So here in Colorado, we're in the waning season for our wildflowers. They are starting to wilt and die, and I'm actually loving these more sculptural, irregular shapes that they're making in their fading days. And so I'm using a contour line, which is more or less a continuous line with my pen, just going into the form to pull out the texture, and I'm not worried about the actual image, the forms being perfect. I just want to get kind of this rough form down, and I let my pen move and come into the form to pick up some detail. And again, contours are typically a continuous line, but if I feel like picking my pen up, I'm just going to do that. I'll just pick up my pen. But what I'm loving about this particular dying flower are the more sculptural, structural pieces to it that I just think are so interesting. So here I'll pick my pen up and kind of indicate the stem that comes down at a slight angle. And an outline drawing just does the outside edge. This contour line drawing comes in and adds some detail and some shadow. I'll finish up the texture in here and show you how I throw on some watercolor. I just worked with my brush pen, which is going to give me a darker line, to just put in a couple of tiny little breadcrumbs of some darks down here. And now I'm going to put my cleaner water up here and just let my paint kind of flow a little bit. I'm not concerned about painting in the lines. I'm just getting a few of these little petals that remain to be to have some color, and they're going to dry lighter. And now I'm going to just get some of that yellow here and paint over that with my green. I'm leaving it all very loose. If it goes on a little too dark, it's not a problem. I can blot some of that with my paper towel. And because of the shadow on this right side down here, I'm going to just add a little bit of blue to just pop that shadow out a little bit, make that a little more interesting. I'll bring my blue up just a little, and then maybe throw in some quinacridone gold washed out in this section as well. So there's my dying flower, which I actually think is kind of fun, and especially to enjoy this season of these more sculptural images. I invite you to go in your garden and see what you find that's on its way out. For more tips and tricks on art journaling or nature journaling, join me at www.jcmamet.net. And if you like this video, please subscribe.